this is kind of like a little bonus to. So I've had a Substack. I've had actually an email that I send out since it's not daily, but actually there's no rhyme or reason. But I've been sending it since 2000 and probably 14, maybe 2015, and I moved it over to Substack a few years back, probably in 2020. And if you want to find that, just leave I'll put it in the somewhere, I don't know, or you could just search it. It's the Strength Method Substack. And this morning I sent out the first maxim. The first maxim, okay, is kind of like, it's the mother of all maxims. It's the same way that, in my belief, and a lot of really strong, smart people and strong people's belief, that strength is the qualities. And the maxim is this: change your thoughts, change your body. This can be, and I want to give, and that's something that everybody knows kind of, but I want to give practical takeaways for this, because most people, they don't know how to do this. They're like, okay, that sounds great. So I want to give some big things about this. And you can extend this to, obviously, change your thoughts, change your life. You know the statistics, the basic stuff, right? There's like anywhere between 60 and 90,000 thoughts that we have every day. Like 95% of them or 90% of them are the same thoughts that we had the day before. So we're running on automatic, right? Autopilot. Your behaviors are not something that you can just force. Your behaviors are a result of the thoughts that you keep thinking, okay? And we have a word for that. I think Abraham Hicks has the best definition of beliefs that I have ever heard. A belief is a thought that you keep thinking. And so your belief, which usually people can't define, right? But if you believe, and by the way, so something that you keep doing over and over, you get really, really good at, right? If you want to get to the neuroscience part of it, there's, things called like the myelin sheath. Basically, when when you do a thing or think a thing over and over again, the myelin sheath gets thicker and thicker, and that's like insulation between neurons. So basically it can fire faster and faster, which is why when someone practices something, they get really, really good at it, because those connections are happening super fast, right? And the same thing is true with our thoughts. If you keep thinking the same thoughts, they will begin to be automatic. Tell me, ask a question, whether about yourself or anybody you know. Do you know a person who thinks it's hard to lose fat, and then magically they find themselves ending up in a gym or in the kitchen cooking something healthy or low calorie? You know the answer to that. Same way, we go to the opposite side. Find somebody who believes or repeatedly thinks and says that getting in shape is easy and it's fun, and then they just binge eat an entire pizza, or they just skip 6 months of workouts. It doesn't happen. So I want you to really slow down and think about this concept that I'm saying. And it's not this ephemeral, ambiguous thing out in the clouds. This is physical change. When your behaviors change, the body will transitive. The universe often provides things, if we are open, that are far greater than what our own limited imagination, because our imagination is constrained by our experiences of what's possible. And the universe can provide things that are far beyond that if you stay open and receptive.